What up, y'all? This the after hours special. Oh man, listen. So I just had to come on here and talk a little bit because a lot of stuff is going on, and in the social media, and just in today's world, it's just crazy. I mean, first off, let me start off by saying R.I.P. to my cousin. Um, God rest his soul. R.I.P. to the fallen people that's been. I thought you see. They normally say you see death 3 times. I didn't seen it like more than once. I mean, you had my cousin that passed away. You had Fat Man Scoop that passed away. Rich Homie Quan that passed away. Um, um, Frankie Beverly passed away. James Earl Jones passed away. It's just been crazy. I just had to start off with the talking about that. But that ain't what I'm talking about. First of all, you know who this is. It's your beloved LG Grown on here trying to break down some crazy topics what's been going on. Reason why I'm in the dark, because this topic is dark right now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's going on in the social media world, but 2 things that was happening. First off, we had the situation with food review Chime Time. If y'all don't know him, he's a famous food I don't want to say food critic, but he's a guy that goes to people's cities and he tastes food and he gives them his strong opinion. And he's almost like a Keith Lee. You know what I'm saying? I think Keith Lee is more popular. If I had to say popularity, Keith Lee is more popular. But Chime Time is just up there with him. And he does a lot as far as I seen him donate, give people that's a good lookout if they're doing an excellent job, if they're upcoming owners, you know what I'm saying? I've seen him slide them some money. He definitely spends a lot of money in these places. But he recently had a post, and I just saw it was funny. So he did a 24 hours Buc-ee's review that he stayed in there for 24 hours and ate every different Buc-ee food and drink inside Buc-ee's. But the crazy part that everybody, well, I'm going to say everybody, all the females, you could tell the females that was really drawn. I just start seeing on my social media, I see on TikTok, these girls was talking about Mr. Chime. And I'm like, well, what the hell did he do? So I get to watch. So basically, everybody, I ain't gonna say, all the females got thirsty of seeing Mr. Chime. He was in a onesie, and his soul jet was rising. You know what I'm saying? That's what all the particular single females was just blowing up. And I put on a comment on Mr. Chime. I said, you know what, Mr. Chime about to get some new followers by some females only on this video. If they ain't follow him, they damn sure gonna follow him now with this. But you know what I'm saying? Listen, you be at a Buc-ee's all day, and he literally filmed his content that he was there all day. You mean to tell me your soldier ain't gonna rise up? Listen, and you come on now. Let's be adults about this. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's be adults. But you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Mr. Chime Time. Hopefully people really watches his content and not just take the negative or that part, because the brother does do good content, and I hope he still keeps on doing good content. But he ain't the topic that we came to talk about today. And the topic we talking about today is Mr. Shannon Sharp, a.k.a. Uncle Shay, a.k.a. Dang, I couldn't think of another aka Mr. Unk, but Mr. Unk, okay? Mr. Unk, right? So yesterday I wasn't on social media like that. I got on social media about like 11 p.m. at night. So I get on, I just look on my Instagram. Now, what was the what caught me off guard? I saw shout out to Gilly the Kid from Gilly and Wallow. Gilly posted, was like, yo, Unc was in the video, was in somebody for like a minute and something, and he was grrr. He was like, grrr, grrr. I was like, and I was like, what? What the hell are you talking about? So I'm not paying attention to what he was saying. So I'm strolling down my timeline. I see it's nothing but topics. Shannon Sharp sex tape. Shannon Sharp was on IG. I was like, what? What the hell is going on? So then I get to see the video, right, of what everybody talking about. So Shannon Sharp was on live. His phone was on, and he accidentally was on live. And while he was on live, he was interacting with a female. And, you know, even though it wasn't on that long, everybody was hearing, you know, the moaning and everything. So I was like, oh, snap. So Uncle Shay Shay was getting it in. And he didn't even know. And when he responded, he said his phone got hacked. And he kind of, he actually talked about it with Ocho Cinco, a.k.a. Chad Johnson. He talked about it on his show Nightcap because he apologized to the public what was going on. He didn't mean for that to link up, but he explained that he had a bunch of people hitting him up like, yo, he's like, people FaceTiming him, and he's like, normally he don't do no FaceTime. But once they talked to him and explained to him what was going on, that's when he felt embarrassed. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to say this in the most professional way possible. Yes, I'm still in the dark. We still talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back live when regular, but, you know, we got to talk it like this because this is after dark sessions. Unc, you ain't got nothing to be embarrassed of, honestly. You know what I'm saying? You're a grown man. Now, honestly, I don't know how somebody had, I don't know if you didn't realize you was on Instagram, push the button. I don't know. God forbid. But, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, you ain't got to be embarrassed, brother. Listen, you human. You know what I'm saying? You was with a girl named Michelle. Now everybody going to be racking their brain trying to figure out who this Michelle girl that you was interacting with. Hopefully they keep that anonymous. You know, they don't need to know your business. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know they're going to talk about you for a little bit. That's how social media is. Social media going to run this. You know, they be needing topics. You know what I'm saying? But if you was proving that you wasn't a homosexual, I bet you disapprove that you ain't a homosexual. You got up in there. Because I don't know no brother. I don't know a dude named Michelle at all. I mean, listen, that's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? You listen, you a human like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And listen, if you ain't get, you thought you got your views up from the Cat Williams video? Oh, you gonna get some views now. You might, you know what? Between you and Chime Time, y'all might get a lot of DMs popped up on y'all with some females. Because they gonna want to, one person gonna want to say, listen, first of all, they're gonna question you about the 1 minute thing. But as you explained, you was knee deep in 25 minutes. So if you was in there for 25 minutes and then you I don't know how you grabbed your phone while you was in it. I don't know. But listen, I ain't investigator. I ain't gonna figure that out. But you know what I'm saying? I just came on here to tell y'all what's been going on in this today's world. You know what I'm saying? It's just been crazy. I can't wait till Uncle Murder for the New Year's runner-up. Oh my God, bruh. You gotta laugh about it, yo, because boy, he got some topics he gonna have to talk about, bruh. Woo. And I mean, The Diddy story, what? It's so much. It's so much drama. You know what I'm saying? You just can't keep up. You can't keep up with what's his name? NBA young boy get locked up. I mean, all types. He got Mega Stallion, Gorilla. I mean, it's where to go. But listen, stay tuned. We gonna talk about this week's football. It's tonight's game coming on tonight. Miami Dolphins against is it Miami versus Buffalo tonight? I think it is Miami versus Buffalo. Stay tuned to that game tonight. We gonna have some picks later on. Have my picks of who I think gonna win. Is the team looking like they gonna go 2-0 or it's gonna be 1-1? Stay tuned. We'll be locked in. But once again, subscribe to the channel, y'all. I'm locked in, y'all. I'm locked in. Okay? But stay tuned. I'm gonna be back. Don't you go away.